Welcome everybody, my name is Mr. Llama, and today I'm bringing you a ZVT that's going to be between Genusaus, the red Zerg, spawning up at the top right hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, and he is going up against TSLPolt, the blue Terran, who has been on a tear as of late. And I mean, he went away for many months. He had that nice little back and forth with Stefano for about, I want to say like 30 games or something they had going there. And then after that, like 6 months ago, something like that, probably a couple more, 6-7 months, something around there. We're gonna average it out to about 6. He just kind of fell off the map, right? He stopped winning things. He stopped really competing very much. You didn't see him in many tournaments, and it was just kind of strange because Polt had been such a fearsome competitor before. He had been such a great player, and it was just kind of a shock to be like, wow, you know, where did Polt go? All of a sudden, he's no longer competing and everything. Definitely was missed, but now he has come back, and I mean very strongly just as of late. Within the past like month or something, I want to say, he suddenly has just kind of burst back into the scene, and now everybody's like scared of him again, and he's one of those great players. And I mean, he's still, I don't think he really has too many tournament results as of late, but I think he had like a couple best of 7s and things like that, like maybe a show match. I can't exactly remember what it was, but he definitely has proven himself in the past month with some great results against some great players, and he's now, you know, he's back. So we'll see exactly what he has to do. We're going to go ahead and find out. In the meantime, we have Genusaus is going to be going for this 15 hatch right here, and it looks like Polt just going to be going for that 1-Rax FE, as you can see. Continuing to just build up on the monies at this point. Going to be getting his orbital command when this barracks finishes. Very standard openers. And something I'd be interested to see is if Polt's going to be taking the fast third command center in the base, which is something that we see very often on Cloud Kingdom. And the reason, of course, is because you have a pretty easy third base to take right here. It's very easy to defend. You just have this small little ramp to get in. And then, of course, you know, you do have the wider portion over here, but it's kind of awkward for Zergs to make that whole trip around. Additionally, if you just kind of block in with like a bunker and then some supply depots around, it's just so difficult for a Zerg player to really get in here and do a ton of damage. So you see a lot of Terran players go ahead and take that fast third command center, fast third orbital, and then just move it out, you know, whenever they can, of course. So here we see Genusaus is going to be getting a gas, though. So this right here should be the first tell to Polt that something's a little different, right? Because as of late, the metagame currently has been no gas Zergs, just going for the 4-6 queen openers, and then they'll go ahead and grab their gases a little later. But right here, this is going to allow Genusaus to go ahead and grab that fast speed, giving him map control a little bit earlier, making it, you know, a little bit riskier for those Hellions. If they push over and you don't watch them exactly, the Lings can get a quick surround on them. Additionally, he can just continue with the gas mining and go for some sort of Roach Bane bust. I mean, there's a lot of variations here that could happen. And Polt's going to be losing a couple of Marines and SCV out here possibly, as these Lings are going to go ahead and head out. So they are going to start focusing down these units. The SCV will drop, the Marine will drop, and the third Marine going to try and micro his life away. Able to kill 3 out of the 4 of those Lings there. So he did whatever he could. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. We saw that Polt grab these quick 2 geysers right here, or refineries, and so he's going to be getting a factory and then most likely following this up with a starport due to just the quickness of these refineries. And he is adding on the reactor, so typical Hellion opener here off of the 1-Rax FE. And what does Genusaus have in store for us? There is the Roach Warren, so it looks like he will be throwing that down, and he's going to go for a 7 Roach Rush, it appears, at this point. 8, maybe he's just going to continually add on these Roaches, and it can be so deadly. I love Polt's placement of the bunker right here. I love that he has a bunker, at least. I mean, Genusaus can get in with these Roaches and line him up here to go ahead and pick away at this command center if he wants. But you know what, it's not just kind of left out in the open, and I was kind of hoping that depot right there would actually go right here to kind of add a wall, and that's kind of, because that right there can be extremely difficult for a Zerg player to do some damage. So now we're going to see Polt trying to get out these Hellions, and he's going to start moving over, and the second that he gets out there, he's going to realize, oh crap, there are a lot of roaches moving out. And how many roaches are there actually? There's 10 roaches here. So now Polt knows he's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to actually just retreat up to the high ground, start building a bunker up there. Where are all of his units? Does he have any units whatsoever? It looks like he only has the one Marine right here in this bunker, and he's going to be getting supply blocked here now as the supply depot does go down. So he's going to have one Marauder, one Marine, a couple of and he actually lets the roaches in. I feel like that was a big mistake. And so now this bunker's not going to be able to finish, and Genusaus is going to be able to do a ton of damage here. The SCVs and Hellions going to try and do whatever they can. It looks like he's actually going to get a decent surround possibly on these roaches. Maybe, yeah, so there we go. So he does get a surround right there, but how many losses is he going to be taking to deal with this? So many SCVs going down. Very, very, very troublesome for Polt, who's now going to be running away with the remainder of his 9 SCVs versus Genusaus's 38 drones that he is just building constantly. So he has just been droning up since those roaches came out. And additionally, not only did the roaches get in and were able to do so much damage there, they killed 23 workers, but on top of that, they were able to scout out the tech. So now he has no, he's not worried at all. He knows exactly what's coming. He knows if Banshee's coming. He would probably imagine that Cloak's going to be coming with it, while Cloak wasn't being built then, but he'll have Lair out in time. He should have his Evo chambers down. There they go. So he'll definitely be able to get spores out to deal with this. He has his queens. I mean, he is looking to be in a great position. And how is Polt going to come back from this? He really just needs to basically macro up and do some great damage with the Banshees, which is going to be extremely difficult. But you know what? If he can take like a 3rd command center soon, if he can just continue with the SCVs, drop in the mules, that'll keep him in some contention in the economy. Genusaus hasn't taken this 3rd base yet, so he's not going to be getting too crazy ahead in the macro realm. I mean, here you can see, of course, he is up 46-19, so that's not a favorable position for Polt. But at the same time, Genusaus is, he's still on these 2 bases, like I was saying. And now it looks like we are going to see Polt start to head in with some Hellions. He could pick off a lot of Zerglings right here, possibly as well damage some Queens. It looks like that's what he's going to do. So then his Banshee can come in to do some damage as well. And he will be able to take out one Queen. Will he be able to take the second one out? It looks like he's going to take that one down as well. And there's no Spore Crawlers here or Spine Crawlers. So if Polt moves in, he can start wiping drones off of the map at this point. And there they go. He's going to start burning them. Needs to be careful. Nice little block on those Lings right there. The Lings are going to be trapped, and the drones are lining up, so he's going to be able to do some more damage right there. A couple Hellions will get caught, but Polt has somehow switched the supply back into his favor. And look at this. I mean, he isn't ahead in workers by any means, but he has definitely started to catch up a lot, you could say right there. He has evened the supplies just about, and he is looking to be in a much better position. But the problem is now he's going to have to deal with this Spire, which is about to complete, and I don't think he has any anti-air out on the map whatsoever. He doesn't even have turrets. He's just going to be getting an engineering bay down now, so it's going to be very close. He's going to need to make sure that he can get some turrets up by the time these mutas pop. Only 4 mutas are being made at the current time, though he has the gas for 4 or 5 more at this point. So I'm curious as to why. I suppose it's just a larva issue, it looks like. Yep, so just going to be a larva issue there. He will be adding on the additional Mutalisk, and Polt really needs these turrets down. There we go. He's going to be adding them in his main at his natural, hopefully. Oh, Polt is scaring me so much, and he really just has 0 anti-air, and now he's going to be pushing out again. Did he not see that Spire? No, he did not. So that is the danger. He's just preemptively getting that one turret right there in his main, nothing at his natural, and his army is just going to come out and basically be cleaned up at this point by all of the Mutalisk, and he needs to just push in to try and do some damage. He's going to try and roast some drones right there. Not going to be able to do too much, not going to be able to get by these Queens. It doesn't look like he's going to try and just kill him off. So actually might be able to kill that Queen. Yes, he will, but I mean, how many Hellions have gone down trying to do some damage right there? Is he going to even be able to roast any more drones? I don't believe so. And Polt, just like that, has once again fallen back just by not being able to see what exactly his opponent had. So he just didn't get a scout on that spire. He was so close to it, unfortunately did not see what was happening, and so now his base is going to be under attack. He's going to try and throw up some turrets right here, but I mean his supply depots are in danger, his Banshee or Starport, his barracks is in danger, everything is pretty much in danger. Here we're going to see the turret won't even go up at this point. He's going to try and continue to pump it out. The Viking is going to go down before it can do any damage. Once again, the turret just about to go up, so it will be able to get mass repaired, but it looks like the Lings are going to go ahead and sneak in as well, so they're going to start picking away at these units. Vikings continuing to go down. Polt is in a very, very, very difficult situation, and that's it. He's just going to be forced to GG out of the game as he has no anti-air. So I am sorry, Polt, but those roaches were the end of you, as well as those Mutalisk. So my name is MrLlama. I hope you guys enjoyed this cast, and I will see you guys next time.